Thank God I not record. Let me stop. Um, Hello. In this training, we are going to be learning how to join a webinar. Okay. I'm going to use a web page called smshouse.com.ng/webinar. Okay, this is just where the link where I would go to register. Okay, just like a website where you go to register, or when you see a campaign, say register for this, register at www.this.stephenakintayo.com/this. Okay, so in my case, I'm going to be using smshouse.com.ng/webinar. Okay, now it asks me for my full name, so I'm going to type in my full name. I'm going to register here, Leon Andrew. Okay, then okay, it already has my Gmail address here and my phone number, so I'm just going to click the register now button. Okay, so it's processing and says thank you. Now you have to wait a few seconds or a few minutes so that it will direct you to, or redirect you back to the GoToWebinar registration page where you would have to register again. Type in your first name, your last name, and your email address. Okay, so my name is Leon, the first name, last name, Okpeh, and the email address, leonandrew94@gmail.com. Now I'm going to click the button, Join Webinar in Progress. Why Join Webinar in Progress is because this webinar, how to join a webinar, is already in session. Okay, that's why it's telling me to join webinar in progress. That means the webinar has started already. So we want to join a webinar. You can only join a webinar that has started. You cannot join a webinar that has not started. Okay, so I'm just going to click on this button to register. Now once I click on the button to register, it's going to take me to where I would download the exe file, okay, of GoToWebinar to install on my system. Okay, let's wait some seconds while it loads. Okay, the page is still loading. Okay, the page is still loading, still loading, still loading. Okay, now it's going to ask you to launch, but if you don't already have the application yet, it's going to ask you to download the application and run. Okay, but in my case I already have the application, so that's why I have to that's why it's giving me this launcher immediately. Okay, but for the purpose of this tutorial, I'm going to cancel this and just download and run GoToWebinar. Here you can see where my mouse is hovering at, download and run GoToWebinar. Okay, so I'm just going to click download and run GoToWebinar. Then you're going to see a pop-up opening GoToWebinar opener.exe. So all you need to do is just to click this save file and the file will start downloading. Now once, it's not a large file, so it won't take so long to download. Okay, so once it downloads, all you need to do is just to run it, to open it. In my case, it's still downloading. Okay, let's give it a short while it downloads. Okay, now it's finished downloading, so I just have to click on it and it will launch automatically because it's an executable file. .exe means executable file. Okay, so it's still opening. Okay, it's giving me a pop-up. Windows smartphones can't be reached right now. In your case, it might not give you a pop-up. It will just give you where you have to just open and run. Okay, so in this case, I'm just going to run anyway. Now my GoToWebinar is starting. Okay, now a session is already running. That means that I already have go to webinar on my system already. I'm the organizer, so I've started this session already. So that's why this session, it won't allow me to join because I'm the organizer. Okay, just like an organizer of an event still wanting to pay for the event, that doesn't make sense. So I've already started. I'm the organizer of this GoToWebinar. Okay, so I won't be able to join the webinar, but these few steps are the only step you need to take to join a webinar. All you need to do is go to the website that any advert is asking you to go to, register there. It will take you to a webinar page where you have to put in your name, your last name, and your email address. Now, once you put in your name, your last name, and your email address, okay, it will take you to, it will send an email to your email address that you specified or that you entered when you registered for the GoToWebinar, okay? And once you go to your email address, you would see a mail like this, okay? What you need to do is just to scroll down and click on the link that you'll be given. You see number one, click the link to join the webinar at specified date and time. So all you need to do is just to click on this link and it will launch the GoToWebinar automatically. It's as easy as that. And you will join the webinar, you start hearing from the organizer. Okay, I hope this tutorial was helpful. Thank you very much, guys. My name is Leon, by the way. Thank you and God bless you.